Good morning, everyone. Today is, Thursday? Thank God. Thursday, November 9th, and today we will cover the trades for the YieldMax Fund TSLY as of yesterday, which was, Wednesday, November 8th. So, for those of you that are new to the channel, maybe this is your first video, what I do is I cover all of the trades that TSLY does on a daily basis. And I basically cover each section of it. I cover the synthetic position. I cover the calls, the short calls. I cover where we stand for the week as far as strike price and if we're going to make it, if we're going to lose money. And then I also cover the cash and the treasuries. So, and I do this daily so that everyone understands, if they do invest in TSLY or any of the YieldMax funds or the covered call ETFs in general, so it's understood how exactly they work. Not all funds are the same, obviously. The YieldMax funds have a similar process for every single ETF that they have, but some other funds are slightly different. But anyway, it's the same idea. So let's get to it. Yesterday, again, no intraday trades, right? So nothing to add to the synthetic, except I updated the new value of the synthetic. So the sell put went up in value and the buy call went up in value and the sell put went down in value. And what that means is I believe the stock, either it went slightly up or it stayed flat. I'll get into that in a second, but we lost, another day down. So in the end, our credit, I believe yesterday's was 80 million. Our position now, we're in a profit of 82 million for the synthetic position. So the amounts in green, the trade prices represent what the value of the buy call and the sell put is today. And again, the buy call and the sell put is the synthetic position, which the point of the synthetic position is to mimic the movement of Tesla. This synthetic position, I believe it expires in January. I actually don't have that information here, do I? Now that I think about it. All right, so that's it for synthetics. The calls, as mentioned, there was no transactions, so I just noted no activity, which makes me happy. A little less work. Total profit for the month still at 8.2 million. Outstanding shares went up about 400. Premium per share for the month is 12 cents, almost 13 cents. Premium change slightly down because the number of shares outstanding went up. TSLY price 11.75. Running yield for the month 1.1%. Average daily yield 0.18%, and annualized yield is 13%. Again, it's early in the month, so some of these things don't really matter. Closed positions, no change here because they did not add to the 225 and they did not close anything. Active positions, this is where we stand as of today. There's 2 trading days left until expiration date. And yes, the market is open on Veterans Day. I don't know why. I don't know. They're closed on some random holidays, then they're not closed on the ones that they should be closed on. But let's look at this. They have a 225 strike, which, as you know, I hated. And they are 1.3% out of the money, which it's hanging in there, man. Tesla price 222.11. It's crazy. They might be right on the money again, but I'll try to shut my mouth about it. 30-day IV 45%, so kind of in range of expected. I like it at 50, but TSLY versus Tesla 30-day chart just to compare to see if there's anything drastic looking, but for the most part it looks the same. Cybertruck coming out November 30th. What's that? 21 days. Not sure if that's going to do anything, good or bad. Probably not in the immediate until like sales come out. But again, it's just a note I have. Okay. One thing we also do, we track the price changes of Tesla. Tesla went little down. It went a little down yesterday. It went down 0.03% from 222.18 to 222.11. Okay, not too bad. That's what we want with this close ass strike price. TSLY went down about 54 cents. As you know, the distribution is 58 cents. So it actually went up in the end. So good. So yeah, yesterday was ex-dividend date. So the price dropped the amount of the distribution per share. So 0.5846 is the distribution. So 12.29 minus 0.5846 was the starting price. So we ended up, it looks like slightly in the green. Anyway, so our variance now for the month is Tesla is winning because obviously they have to pay us out the distribution. So Tesla will stay in the lead now. Running variance, obviously Tesla's in the lead. The difference between the two yesterday, I calculated to be 51 cents. So if we take out the 58, it's close. Kind of what we expected. Again, things happen, timing. It's not going to be a one-to-one match, but the point of this tab is just to understand the movement of the two and make sure it makes sense. At some point, I could probably stop this, or at least keep it to a little more basic, just the change in general. All right, now let's cover the cash and the treasuries. As you know, they went into the negative yesterday on ex-dividend date for whatever reason. And I thought they would have closed out some treasuries and trued up the cash and put them in a positive position. And again, I am wrong. They said, screw it. Negative cash, who gives a crap, right? So cash value went up. Treasuries went up slightly. And overall change, $4.7 million. And as you know, we had 400 new outstanding shares. So where did that 4.7 million come from? If we go to this tab, again, this tab calculates what we're going to get paid at the end of the month, but I'm not going to do that till later. So it's kind of like just a random spreadsheet where I update some numbers. So the old outstanding shares was 62.8 million, the new 63.2. Increase of 400,000. So if we take 400,000, I kept saying 400, I meant 400,000. Value is, if you take 400,000 times TSLY value, it went up. The value of that is 4.7 million. And if you look at the increase yesterday of cash and treasuries, 4.7 million. So obviously it makes sense. Again, we're just understanding basically everything on this fund, how it works, how it moves. Is it a good investment? You decide, right? I'm just showing you what it does, how it works. Which reminds me, as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So really, that's all. It looks like the cash position, it may stay negative because they know they'll get more outstanding shares. So that'll eventually get in the positive. Or they can close out some treasuries. Does it really matter? I guess not. Unless they have to pay interest on the negative cash. I have no idea. So yeah, that's it, guys. I welcome any new viewers. Hopefully you hang around. And if you want, you could join my Discord. There's a link on my YouTube channel. There's a lot of good people there, a lot of knowledge there, and a lot of sub channels for any discussion basically that you want. More so, mostly about investing, obviously, and some other things. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that. And I guess that's it for today. All right, guys, have a great day. Later.